All right, today I'm looking for something really unique and different. Have you ever seen burrowing owls? They're these little teeny owls about this tall, and they live in the ground. And I think I just found a couple of them right over here. Yep, I see two of them. They're right outside their burrow. And the light is on the other side of them, but I can get on the other side and see them. Right in front of me, you can see the mound and you can see a couple little brown birds. Those are the owls. I'm gonna go see if I can get some better pictures. So I don't know if you can tell with this little camera, but they're right here in front of me. There's two of them, but there's one looking right at me. And I can get some really good shots of his face. Oh, his whole body. Oh, there's the other one in the back. Wow. These little things are cool looking. I really like owls. I'm a sucker for owls, and these little burrowing owls are totally cool. The Florida burrowing owl is currently protected because they are considered threatened due to habitat loss. So when you see these in South Florida or on the west coast of Florida, a lot of these little owls will start a burrow in an empty lot. And when they do, whoever owns the lot can no longer build on that lot. Notice how the owl's right pupil is a little bit smaller than the left, the one that has the sun directly hitting it. It was really interesting to watch these guys because their eyes would dilate independently and they would do it very, very fast. It was really weird looking. The best time to photograph these little owls is either early in the morning or later in the afternoon. They tend to take cover during the heat of the day in their burrows. So earlier in the morning and later in the afternoon, they're more active. Now this presents some challenges for photography because your light at these two times is always the best, but it's often changing very, very dramatically. So you have to constantly make changes as you're shooting. It can be difficult to remember that you need to make these changes when you're really caught up in the moment and you're just enjoying being with these little owls. They're really, really fun to be around. You may also notice that my shutter speed was 1/1000th of a second during the series. The owls weren't moving around a lot, so I could lower the shutter speed and still get a lot of good detail. So I found one burrow, had two owls in it. I'm gonna go see if I can find any more. They're supposed to be all over the place, but that was really cool. I got some really, really good pictures. You can get pretty close to them. If you, they have a barricade around them, so you have to stay, you know, within the border of or outside of the barricade because they're protected. But I'm gonna see if I can find some more. We just spotted another burrow. Here's what's really funny. Look, this is a big park full of like soccer and baseball and all that stuff. And all these owls are just all around here. It's in the sports complex. It's really weird. And everybody's just like oblivious. They're so used to seeing them everywhere. It's like not a big deal. But these are owls and they live in the ground. How cool is that? While I was setting up to film this one here, another one came out of the hole and ran over here into the road. Here's a shot of the one owl that came out of the burrow and went back towards the road. You can really tell now that the light was starting to fade. I've got that bright orange towards the bottom that fades darker towards the top of the image. And you'll also notice that my ISO has gone up quite a bit from the earlier photos. It's now at 900. I set my D500 up to use an auto ISO feature, and I select the range from 100 to 2500 max. I'll put a link here right now if you're unfamiliar with that, and you can go watch the video on how to do that. I've been filming this one, and there's the other one right there. Look, he just flew back into the hole. That was funny. Wow. Here's the video I captured with the Nikon D500 in 4K and then downsampled to 1080p for this video. It's incredible footage. Look at those eyes and the feather detail. And if you can see it, the eyes dilate quite a few times really quickly in this video. It's so fast though, it's really, really hard to see, but very impressive. Here's a shot as the owl's eyes were dilating. They're little teeny pupils in this one. At this point, the sun had almost completely set and I was quickly running out of light. In order to get the correct exposures, I was lowering my shutter speed to get more light into the camera. Luckily, I had that big heavy-duty lens support and I had the camera mounted on that, so I was able to drop the shutter speed in this last picture to 1/50th of a second. And if you look really, really close, this is my favorite picture of the day. You can see the reflection of the sun setting in this owl's eye and me and my wife as I was taking the picture. Totally cool. There should be a little bumblebee in the upper left-hand corner. Go ahead and click on that and subscribe to my channel. I got a lot of videos planned. If you like the video, click the thumbs up and always leave comments. It doesn't matter if it's good, bad, questions, whatever. I'll do my best to answer any questions, and I love hearing what everybody thinks of the videos. Thanks for watching. I'm off to photograph some more birds.